Autonomous AI agents, the quiet takeover already happening. You type a question into ChatGPT, it gives you an answer and you do the work. That version of AI is already obsolete. Right now, a completely different kind of artificial intelligence is booking flights, deploying code, and executing high-level decisions while you sleep, without you ever sending a single message. Today, we are breaking down autonomous AI agents in 4 parts. 1. Why agents are fundamentally replacing standard chatbots. 2. How multi-agent systems chain complex tasks across your apps. 3. How they learn from their own operational failures. And 4. Which jobs are quietly being absorbed right now, and which ones remain safe. Here is the simplest way to understand the leap. A traditional chatbot is a vending machine. You put in a prompt, you get a response, and the transaction ends. An autonomous agent is a digital employee that never clocks out. You do not give it a prompt, you give it an outcome. For example, research 3 competing SaaS products and build a detailed comparison spreadsheet. The agent breaks that goal into subtasks, queries web APIs, evaluates the raw data, and keeps working until the final output is delivered. The numbers show how fast this paradigm shifted. Industry reports indicate roughly 75% of enterprise companies are actively integrating agentic workflows into production. Gartner even classified agentic AI as a top strategic technology trend, projecting that by 2028, the vast majority of software will be fully autonomous. The chatbot waited for instructions. The agent waits for a goal. And here is the twist. An agent does not need human-level general intelligence to displace work. It just needs high-speed persistence on repetitive micro-tasks. Picture this, you are on vacation. A high-priority email arrives from a client asking for a contract revision by Monday morning. An agent connected to your workspace reads the message, pulls the contract from your cloud drive, modifies the terms based on your pre-approved templates, routes it through an automated legal compliance check, and drops the final draft in your inbox, all before you finish your morning coffee. You never opened a laptop. In computer science, this is known as a multi-agent system. Specialized agents operate like an assembly line. One agent acts as the project planner, another writes the code, a third tests for vulnerabilities, and a fourth deploys the build. If this makes sense so far, drop a comment below with the number 1 tedious task in your job you would hand off to an agent today. Now for the part that changes everything. These agents do not just execute static scripts. When they break something, they fix it themselves. Legacy software crashes the moment it hits an unexpected error. Autonomous agents operate on what computer scientists call a reasoning and action loop, or REACT framework. When an agent hits a dead end, like a broken web link or a failed API call, it does not abort the task. It analyzes the error code, formulates a new hypothesis, tries an alternative path, and logs the mistake to avoid repeating it. However, this autonomy introduces significant operational risk. An agent capable of taking independent action can also make catastrophic unmonitored mistakes. This is why enterprise focus has rapidly pivoted toward agent governance and strict permission architecture. The value is not the hype. It is whether the agent can execute autonomously without hallucinating or blowing past security protocols. And here is the economic reality. AI agents are not replacing the jobs people are arguing about on social media. They are absorbing the entry-level foundation underneath them. Look at where labor exposure is actually occurring. Entry-level knowledge work, first draft report generation, basic data extraction, inbox management, and routine code maintenance. consists of structured, repeatable patterns. Global economic research confirms that entry-level analytical roles face the highest immediate exposure to agentic automation. Conversely, jobs anchored in complex human context remain significantly insulated. A pediatric nurse comforting a stressed family, an electrician troubleshooting chaotic real-world wiring, or an educator reading subtle emotional cues in a classroom. These require physical dexterity and high-empathy reasoning that digital agents cannot replicate. The future is not robots replacing every human. It is structured tasks being automated, while the workers who learn to direct multi-agent systems dramatically outproduce those who try to compete with them. If you want to stay on the directing side of this shift, execute 3 specific moves. First, define outcomes, not software. Shift your mindset from using AI tools to orchestrating specific workflows. Second, implement human-in-the-loop checkpoints. Give agents the autonomy to run micro-tasks, but force them to request approval before executing high-stakes actions. And third, treat every autonomous agent like a hyper-fast junior hire, capable, tireless, but requiring clear boundaries and oversight. Autonomous AI agents are no longer a theoretical concept. They are the quiet infrastructure shift of modern computing. The competitive edge belongs to those who automate the busy work and double down on human judgment. If this video brought you value, hit the subscribe button for weekly, high-signal AI breakdowns. And tell me in the comments below, would you trust an AI agent to manage your inbox completely unsupervised? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.